What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Destiny, live in the tower, and the Iron Curtain has been lifted, which can only mean one thing, that Lord Salad Ass and his big iron boner has returned to Destiny. Of course, because it's the last week of the month, and if you haven't been paying attention for the last 10 months, the Iron Banner always happens on the last week of every month, starting on Reset Day. And that's what today is. Today is Reset Day. So, before we go and see what this big metal asshole has here, let me talk to you about something speaking about metal and genitalia. I'm gonna tell you a little story that happened to me today while I was at the gym, because Mac has been putting in some time, getting a little bit healthy, working out, getting exercising, trying to get my cardio back into shape because I quit smoking last year. And, Mac wants to live for a little bit, Mac just found out that his mom turned into soup after 3 weeks of being dead inside her bed. And, Mac doesn't want that end for him, so, being that I'm only 20 years younger than my mother's, I want to make sure I put the time. But anyway, balls of steel. This woman, balls of steel. I shit you not, like, literally 85 pounds soaking wet, this bitch, right? And she's got her and her perennial douchebag face looking son, who's starting to, he's like got these like long curly hair, right? And he's like 9 years old, and he's about the same size as his mother, like 85 pounds soaking wet. Like, I could toss this motherfucker clear across the pool, no fucking problem. I could just launch him like 30 yards, right? So, the pool just gets sectioned off into different lap lanes for people that are, exercising, working out like I do. I like to do the laps back and forth through the pool. And they separated the other side for the kids that come there, during the summer camp, and they teach them how to swim and shit. And they don't want the adults, creating waves with their laps and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? You get what I'm saying? If you've been to a pool, you know where I'm coming from. You dig the garden that I'm planting. So, anyway, this bitch with her douchebag face son, and she's got that perennial face that's like, I want to talk to management. That type of face? Yeah, if you worked retail, you know the type of face I'm talking to. So, this bitch and her son coming in, they're fucking suiting up on the side, and he's shoving his little curly hair into his little douchebag swimming cap, right? Yeah, he has a fucking swim cap on and Speedos. A 9-year-old with swim cap and Speedos. I want to slap the dog shit out of him just for fucking owning that shit, right? Anyway, I'm in my lap lane doing laps and shit, and I'm like, oh, and I fucking see this kid, and he jumps into the lane, and I'm like, what's good? He jumps into my lane. And his mom's like, oh, and this bitch plays it off like he's with the summer camp, doing the swim and learning how to, getting taught by the coaches and shit. So I'm like, alright, I don't want to be a problem. So I move out of my lane into the free swim lane for the adults, where, if you ever been to a gym pool, you have like a couple old people that are, walking back and forth, and they got their little water weights and shit like that, right? Yeah, everybody knows what that. So I'm sitting here like have to fucking dodge old people after old people while in my lane, and I go over there and I find out that bitch's son ain't even in the goddamn swim class. She straight up lied to me just to get me out of my goddamn lane. Fuck that bitch. Next time that bitch tries anything like that, I'm be like, peace punch, Captain motherfucking Cutch. If you want to fucking talk that shit, I will toss your son across the goddamn motherfucking pool. So, let's go ahead and see what this big metal bastard has, now that Mac has gotten that off his chest. Because, I was going to save this video for the morning, but then I realized, it's like, I didn't show you guys my Nightfall rewards yet. I got a couple other things that I want to tackle this week, and, Mac's really pressed for time with, between work, doing the YouTubes, working out, a lot of shits on my plate, especially with, like I said, going back to my hometown and financial. We're not gonna go into that. Big metal asshole, we have actually a really decent inventory for the Iron Banner. Let's go ahead and check out the armor. We got intellect and strength, intellect and discipline. Alright, so I tend to lean towards intellect and discipline for myself. So the perks on this for you hunters out there are ammo for shotgun and scout rifle, and then we also have fusion rifles and auto rifles. These are light level 36 though, which won't get you to level was that 34 without etheric light. So those of you guys out there that are you know, trying to level up to level 34, if you haven't already, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are out there already are level 34. But if you don't have the House of Wolves DLCs, you can't do the Poe, you can't do the Trials of Osiris, you can't get the etheric light, this is a pretty decent way to pick up a couple pieces of etheric light at the end of the month to help you on your road to level 34. However, man, if you haven't gotten a chance to get into that Trials gear, look at that chest piece, the Exiled Vest with 84 intellect, 83 discipline, and the same exact perks from the Iron Banner chest piece. Yeah. Go ahead and dust your shoulders off there with that Trials of Osiris gear. But here's the interesting thing. We have some pretty cool helmets here that I checked them out, and they look a little bit different. I'm not sure if these are actually brand new, but they do have the 2 mark at the top, so these look like Generation 2. All of this stuff is Generation 2 House of Wolves Iron Banner gear. So when I was looking at this earlier today, I was like, damn. That shit right there, that is a really nice looking helmet, and it looks so good with my blacksmith shader helmet. Look at that, it's just so absolutely sexy. I might actually compete in the Iron Banner this week just to pick up one of these helmets. And also, look at that Efrideets spear. I know a lot of you guys out there really want to pick this up. However, you cannot re-roll this. This is a Gen 2 Efrideets spear, which means that it will not be able to have final round on it, which is no big deal because when the Taken King comes out, final round will be nerfed to work only for critical hits in PvP. So it doesn't matter because headshots with a sniper rifle, any sniper rifle in PvP should one-shot kill pretty much any Guardian out there. So this is actually a really high impact sniper rifle. However, it only has 3 in the magazine, and we don't have any Field Scout on this, although it does have some pretty decent perks. It's got unflinching. I have one of those on my LDR. Don't really see much of a big deal with that, but Cloud Cartridge is not a bad you know, perk to have. You reload that every now and then, you get an extra bullet inside your magazine. But I would probably, if I pick this up, I would re-roll it, especially since it's a solar Efrideets spear. Most of you guys out there already have black hammers and icebreakers, and there's no real big deal to have you know, a solar sniper rifle. But if you re-roll this, you get some arc or maybe some void. I would probably go with something more PvE oriented, since, like I said, final round is gonna be nerfed. So any sniper rifle in PvP is going to be a one-shot kill for the headshot, so you might as well go something with a little bit more fire rate. Impact's not really going to matter for sniper rifles, unless you just want to body shot somebody and pick them off with a grenade. That'll be alright, but any sniper rifle should, you know, body shot you and take you down to at least half health to where any grenade will pick you up. So I would probably go with, I would want some Firefly and some Field Scout out in this bitch, and maybe, some performance bonus. That would be a really nice sniper rifle, you know what I mean? Yeah, all you guys out there, they're like, Mac, what's your sniper rifle? That shit's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it is. When you take a look at my longbow synthesis versus this spear, you realize that my synthesis actually almost outclasses the spear. I mean, the impact is there, but I also do have 2 extra bullets in the magazine without having to use Field Scout, and I got armor piercing to, you know, just to stagger them enemies just a little bit, and I got, you know, got that precision kills with that Firefly helping me out in that, Nightfall strikes with the solar burn. But yeah, I have one of these. I have high impact sniper rifles in every single category. I guess arc, void, flavors of elements, you should say. I just don't have it on this character right now. I do have that LDR there. This actually has a really similar role to that Efrideets spear. But my other LDR that I have has Firefly and Field Scout on it. It's absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure it might have double down in the first perk. I might do a video on my sniper rifles one day, because all you guys are always talking about them. You're like, I want to check them out. So we got Timurs Lash, which is, look at that impact, right? How can you deny the impact of the Timurs Lash. I mean, it's got a shitty rate of fire, but I mean, I've never used one of these. I know people that swear by them, and I know people that say they just absolutely can't do shit with it. But we got Luck in the Chamber, explosive rounds, and triple tap. I mean, those are two good perks to have on a hand cannon right there. Especially explosive rounds in PvP are an absolute beast. Staggers people's screen and makes their gun fly all around crazy wild. It saves my life quite a few times with my old red hand. Do I have my red hand on me? I don't know. I was gonna go check, but you know, we always get off topic here with my weapons. So we got Timurs Lash and the Efrideets Spear, both high impact weapons in both their categories. I think they're actually both the highest impact for categories. This is the highest impact sniper, highest impact hand cannon right here. So there's you guys out there that don't mind being a little bit more patient and paying off with a little bit extra damage. These two weapons right here, might want to check that out. Then we also got the Etheric Light. We got the Gold Spiral, the Million. I'm not even going to look at them because we've already found out that these look absolutely horrendous on fucking hunters. It's a shame. It really is. Look, it's just, come on. It won't even fucking load. Why is it blue? Should be gold. I want to be gold like this fucking asshole. Why can't I be gold and silver like this motherfucker? I want to look like that as a hunter. So then, we also got the Temperate buff. For those of you guys that don't know, this will allow you to gain an extra XP inside of the Trials of Osiris, inside of the Iron Banner. As the week goes on, as less time and less time is left in the Iron Banner in the rest of the week, you will gain more XP per buff, per purchase, and I'm pretty sure these last somewhere around 12 hours. Yeah, it says right there on the screen, it lasts for 12 hours. So those of you guys that don't get a chance to play until the weekend, spend a couple motes, pick up some of these temperate buffs, and you might just be the new owner of an Efrideets Spear or one of these badass looking helmets that actually look good with my fucking shader. Look at that. I think I might pull the trigger this week. Speaking of pulling the trigger, I only got to pull it once with my dead shot Luna. Look at it. This thing is an absolute fucking monster. I might do a video on this thing too. This gun has been so fun leveling up all week long. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with you guys. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. Look at all these motherfuckers out in the tower, hustling and bustling. Shit is going on, and people come to my channel like, oh my god, people still play Destiny? It's fucking like 7:30 in the afternoon on a, what is it, Tuesday? It's hustling and bustling like that. Yeah, people will definitely play Destiny, about like 2 million of them. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.